Hey guys, I'm Joe.
And I'm Emily.
This is our 1986 Toyota motorhome that we bought, gutted, and basically did a custom build. We have a lot of cool stuff and we want to give you a tour. So let's go.
All right, come on inside. Starting off with our entryway, where we're all standing together. On this side, which will someday have a finishing wall, not just plain wood, probably match the ceiling, we have all of our hooks, because when you come in from outdoor adventuring, you might have a wet towel or what have you, and there's so many things you'd prefer to keep hooked on the side. Behind this wall is our closet, and we have a nice little stack for shoe storage. Say that 10 times fast. Making our way from the entryway, we're gonna move into the kitchen. So quick turn from the entrance, we walk our way into our little kitchenette. It is small, but it is mighty. I like to make as much of my own food as possible, and we did everything we could to equip our kitchen to do just that. Starting with, we have a wonderful GE oven that I can bake all of my sourdough. I have a wonderful 3-burner stove above, so I can cook so many things at once. Got plenty of counter space, magnetic things for our knives, lots of overhead storage that can keep all of our food, our plates. And on that same note for storage, pardon the messiness and unfinishedness. Someday this will all be finished and look like a proper cabinet. For now, this is our rubbish shelf, where we got lots of our pantry items, super easy to stash away and keep lots of goodies. Below here, which will also be finished someday, we have a roll-out trash can, so you can trash and recycle as you please. For refrigeration storage, we have our 3-way Dometic fridge that was original to us, an upgrade to the original build. I think this is an early 2000 model. We made some big upgrades. We have been working with, honestly, my favorite brand we've ever worked with, Iceco. And this baby, as you can see, you can set the temperature, and so this could be a freezer if I want it to be, or I can keep it really, really cool. And sometimes when I don't trust this older guy, I make sure to keep like our meat, cheese, dairy, or any kind of more spoilable items in here, because I can 100% trust that it's good. And as someone who worked in the food industry, who had their food manager's license, I understand food safety, and this is such an asset to have off-grid. And while I'm down here, important to note, as you see, these drawers are all very raw. We will be finishing them up and painting them the pretty green that you see on the little border here. But also, we'll pivot this way, and we do have our 3 drawers where we have lots of storage, pots and pans, and then all of our silverware and stuff like that. And under here, don't mind the ugliness of the storage. We're going to organize this better, but we have some of our cleaning stuff. We have our hot water heater along with our water pump to make all of the dishwashing possible. And moving up this way, we have the sink area of our kitchen. We've got some nice peel and stick tile, as much as we wanted to opt for real tile. If you're on the move in an RV or van, they'll break eventually. So this is what we're working with, but we have some lovely butcher block countertops that are wonderful. If you like to cook, that means you got a lot of dishes. So we went for a nice deep farmhouse sink, lots of little sprays and blah, 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 and extra nozzles to make sure that we can not suffer because we create too many dishes. Another modification that we created or did to this kitchenette area, there used to be a range vent right here, but it didn't work very well, and it like came out so far that I felt like you couldn't see your food. So we decided to install a max air fan right here instead that is 10 times more powerful than that thing. It's safer, it's more efficient, and while I'm cooking, I have like wonderful airflow, especially once I open up the back windows, the front windows. There's another max air fan behind you. I think we killed it with airflow. And welcome to our control center. We have our little charging station, among many others. We have our water levels. This is our fresh water and our gray tank. And this is our other control center for our solar, which is all EcoFlow. And we have capability of kind of turning on and off different sections of the RV to manage our power to the highest efficiency. Now let's move on to the dinette. Welcome to our dinette. We went for a very classic U-shaped dinette just because it can fit so many more people. It's that like classic diner family style seating. That way we can pile our friends and family in here and enjoy a good meal after cooking in this wonderful kitchen. There is tons of overhead storage. We've got wonderful finished little wood, which we need to do on the other side, but that other little chunk over here you will see is open because we have a mini split AC that is 100% run by solar. So it is free 99 once you're running it, and we can be anywhere and keep us and our dogs cool. Such a luxury item to have. As someone who didn't even grow up with air conditioning, this is crazy to have an RV with air conditioning. I feel rich. And also to mention, beyond air conditioning, it also is a heater. So in the mornings when you don't want to get out of bed, you grab this remote right here and just click it on and it'll heat up the inside of the RV. So it is very comfortable to get out of bed in the morning. One of the most constant questions that we get is how we convert this dinette into a bed. And it is our extra spare bed. We have a full bed I will show you shortly. But this one is very special. It's just kind of like a lot of the modern RV van builds that you see where their dinette turns into their bed. However, a lot of people have to remove the whole table and it's this chunky mess. We have a very special system where we can wind it down and fill in the cushions and have a very seamless conversion to the bed without having to stash any items. If you're interested in the stand that we do have, because we're not trying to gatekeep, we do have a link in bio. And one of the coolest features about this area, we have a secret movie theater. We didn't realize it until we had already purchased our window shades, but our window shade is white, which makes a perfect projector screen. So all we have to do is set up our little projector right here, and all of us can lay back and enjoy a movie whenever we want. And I mean it, whenever we want, because we have blackout curtains. And now moving away from our dinette area, I welcome you to our bathroom area. First is our feature wall, and it is a resin National Park collage with some little extra locks that help lock in all the doors while we're driving so that we don't scare our dogs. We have a full-length mirror attached to our bathroom door. Come on into our bathroom. First thing to note is it's not finished. We weren't going with the pink door wall. We will be finishing that. That pink color is the sealant that helps moisture not attack the wood that's everywhere inside, as you will see. Not only is this a Nature's Head compostable toilet room, this is a full shower. Hook it up to the top to have a nice rainfall effect. Have it on the side if you need a normal shower. We also have this wonderful skylight that brings in extra lighting, which also gives you a solid 6 inches of extra standing room to make showering far more pleasant. We have some wonderful mermaid peel and stick tile, cedar boards all around, so it has a wonderful woodsy smell. So we do have some stained glass window-esque privacy if you need it in the bathroom. However, if you want full privacy, we do have a blackout curtain, so you can poop in peace. Just like the rest of our build, we have plenty of hooks for storage, so you can always make sure you can dry off your stuff. We also have some unfinished storage below. Ignore the pink, that just makes it waterproof. That will be for bathroom storage. In our closets. And so in this one, we have lots of hangers so that we can hang everything and not have it get too wrinkly. And then below we have lots of shelving that have little baskets to pull out so that all of our socks and underwear and all of those things have their own section with a whole nother side section of storage. We're covered. Now we're into the bed area. That's a new trick that she's recently learned because she wants to come up here. This is where we sleep at night when we don't want to sleep in the big bed, and it's got enough space for the whole family. We obviously have our beautiful stained cedar planks, which makes this area smell wonderful and look wonderful. All of our windows have pull down shades, and as you see, we have 3 different windows here, and the 2 side ones all open up, so if we need air ventilation, We got that. We have a max air fan above us as well to create even more airflow. For aesthetics, we have this beautiful floral wallpaper that's also included in our recessed cubby storage. This spot is great for water bottles, charging your devices, glasses, other junk. We made sure to add plenty of 12-volt sockets as well as standard outlets on each side of the sleeping area. All around, it's a cozy spot to wind down and rest.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us on this tour of our little rig, Tiny Home on Wheels, our home that roams.
Follow along as we finish the final bells and whistles of this build so you can see the beautiful final product that we had always envisioned.
Please like, subscribe, follow along because we're going to be taking this out on some awesome adventures and we love cooking and camping, so stay tuned for that.
That's what Bailey says. Tell him, Bailey.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Welcome to our kitchenette. Nope. I think we're just like slow-mo. Like, Stay tuned as we finalize other storage needs. Everything beyond just the food storage, there's clothing storage, extra storage, storage. There's porridge storage. What do we say?
Storage wars.
No. Stay tuned as we actually complete the final parts of these builds. There is no shortage of sport. Oh my god.
Wait, what do you mean a bee?
A bee roll.
Oh, the bee's inside. Hey, we're going to get you outside.
Oh, you're angry.
All right, back to the tour.
You can see it come to its full fruition of the build. Now that oh, help me. There is no, okay, let me start over.
Yeah.
Stay tuned